I just wanted to mention the Democratic ice cream.
Because you're talking
fetish.
about Pelosi, so we're talking about ice cream, right?
Well, yeah, it's just really weird, fam, that they have this thing with ice cream. And, I love ice cream. And since I've been vegan, we've been eating vegan ice cream only. But it was one of my favorite things.
We got sorbet.
I know, but
mango, raspberry.
I don't miss the milk, fam.
I know.
But I'm just saying, we buy, gourmet ice cream, but it's nowhere near Nancy Pelosi's level of ice creamery. But Barack Obama and Kamala Harris, in the middle of a pandemic, in the middle of fires everywhere, in the middle of people losing their jobs and all these minute things happening, they decided they wanted to talk about ice cream. So let's just hear the very, very powerful and important things that they have.
So tell me about Joe and your relationship with Joe, and what do I need to know? What's the thing about the ice cream? He loves ice cream. Tell me about that.
Well, listen, ice cream is big. Pasta with red sauce, he can go deep on that. He really does like those aviator glasses. He knows he looks good in them. But look, the main thing to know about Joe is that Joe has never lost his sense of why we do this. And we do it because of, for him, memories of his family back in Scranton.
Yeah, please, because I'm getting nauseous every single
Hashtag ice cream gate. Hashtag pasta gate. Pasta. Joe likes to get deep in the red sauce and the pasta sauce.
Yeah, that's code for you're not putting your hands on me, Joe Biden.
Hashtag pasta gate. I don't know.
Whatever. It's not happening. Not with that guy. He's just so. I mean, oh my God. Could they not pick two worse candidates? Can you make try to do me a favor? I challenge you. Change my mind. Make the ticket worse. Make the ticket worse, and it's got to be somebody who ran. Make
Buttigieg?
The ticket. Well, that's the only one. That's Ron Placone's theory that Buttigieg is so sinister and so smart that he'd be more evil. But once again, I don't think anybody could
He's a CIA plant. That's why.
He is. That's what, I hear you.
Bloomberg would be pretty bad too, though.
Bloomberg would be bad, but I don't know if we can get worse than. I mean, Kamala is just so awful. And you see the way, we put up that tweet, the Blue and On tweet. I put it up, about her talking about it could be Russia again. The Russia thing is just ridiculous now, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, it is now 4:40 in Moscow, 4:40 a.m.
And we might have to hide out in Moscow.
All right. But, you just watch when we ask her a question, when we got in the room. You could see the look on her face, her body language is so different. It's like, oh, shit, I don't know who this is. Some random journalist that I've never met before, that I know he's not friendly, is asking me a question. What am I going to have to do? You know what I'm saying? And I don't, once again, if you're going to be stupid, stay stupid, I guess. I asked her if she didn't give a shit about our civil liberties or if she cared about them, and she would still want to suspend Donald Trump's Twitter. But you can't threaten a witness. So threatening a witness is that witness is a phony, fake witness, and he's dumb. That's threatening a witness. Listen, come on Twitter.
She's self-described top cop, fam. You had a petition?
There's a petition. Let's get it signed for Nancy to be thrown in the slammer. Petition to prosecute Pelosi draws thousands of signatures.
Can you tell me why that's not sexist, fam? Because that's what the neoliberals are going to say. And all you have to do is put out her entire record of giving Trump more money for his military than he even asked for.
Yes. It's got close to 25,000 signatures. Okay,
she's not a popular gal.
No,
but somehow she's
25,000.
She keeps winning year after year. I wonder why that is. Who's in control of our elections?
Jesus Christmas! Yeah, her buddy Alex Padilla. The petition addressed to the San Francisco Police Chief William Scott states laws aren't just for the little people. Not only did Nancy Pelosi knowingly violate health ordinances, but just destroyed a business because she couldn't take an ounce of responsibility. The salon owner gets death threats while Pelosi has paid zero price for her hypocrisy. At a very minimum, Nancy Pelosi must be prosecuted by San Francisco for her own flaunting of the COVID regulations now.
That's hilarious. Because it's really funny because obviously a lot of this is coming from the right, but at the same time, I can agree with Republicans on one thing. When I start talking to them, when I was bartending and I would talk to Republicans and I'd be like, Nancy Pelosi sucks.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you don't like Pelosi? I'm like, yeah, I don't like Pelosi. She's awful. She did this. And they're like, oh, okay. And it's like you can connect with people who are completely opposite because we both hate Hillary Clinton. We hate Pelosi. We hate Democrats,
Schumer.
like the neoliberals, like
Debbie
Schumer.
Schultz,
all of these people, and they hate them just the same. It's really an interesting thing. Like that's literally like one of the only things. But they're like, oh, so you're not the same as the rest of the liberals? It's like, no, I hate liberals with a passion. Like, I hate them.
Well, it's America's version of liberals are just latte liberals. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it used to be something when you said, I am liberal, it meant something. It meant you were truly to the left. Now it means that you're probably one of the worst friggin' you have one of the worst political ideologies on the planet. You know, you really don't give a shit about poor people. They don't affect you. You act like you care about minorities, but you really do not. You know what I'm saying? You pay no attention to foreign policy. You don't care about personal freedoms. You don't care about elections being straight. Come on, fam, right? And if anybody disagrees with you, you call them a Russian asset. Yeah. That is what a liberal
That's what they're doing now.
They're America today.
Saying all the left-wing publications must be Russia. Russia started the fire.
Yes. Russia kicked all these people on the street, and that's why I have so many homeless people. Yeah. Russia denied Medicare for all.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Russia dropped a bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Russia started 9/11.
Oh, yes, Russia did. Yeah. Russia rigged our elections.
Russia.
And that is funny.
Are the police.
Yeah.
They infiltrated the police. They did this. It's Russia.